These are the hygiene tips that changed my hygiene in 2023. So if you're self-conscious about your hygiene, you just don't like where your hygiene is right now, or you want to level that up, these might help you too.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
I'm so excited about this video because this is just like kind of wrapping up this year, what I learned about hygiene this year, to tell you what helped me, what could help you too, and just different tips. And I love talking about hygiene, if you can't already tell. So I'm just gonna go in and just let you know what changed my hygiene in 2023. Number one is oil pulling and floss combo. And it's those two. I don't do it at the same time, but I oil pull in the morning. Right when I wake up, I oil pull for now, you know, I'm reaching almost 8-10 minutes. I started with like 2 minutes and it was like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Each day I just added minutes. You're supposed to do it for like 15 to 20, but I just can't do it like from the jump. I really can't. So I started with like 2 minutes and now I'm like 8-10. I just kind of swish it around my mouth, the coconut oil in the morning while I'm doing certain things. The important part of coconut oil pulling, I don't know if you only do it with coconut oil, but the important part about oil pulling is that it helps prevent gum disease, tooth decay, even your gut health. There's so many benefits of just oil pulling, and beyond that, I just challenged myself to just stay consistent to oil pulling. Once I did that, my breath was just extra fresh. And another thing, it's a natural teeth whitener. And oil pulling just basically takes that bacteria that when we're sleeping and that bacteria is just kind of like sitting on our mouth, it just kind of takes that and lets it out. Because once you're sleeping, your body basically lets you, hey, this is what we need to throw out in the trash, and just lets it sit on top of your mouth. There's good bacteria and bad bacteria. We're trying to get rid of the bad, not the good. So oil pulling does that naturally, and I love that because it has lessened my bad breath. It just helps me feel extra clean. I was never like self-conscious about like my breath or my mouth, but it just helps me get that extra security of like just doing something small as oil pulling every day for like 5 minutes has improved my hygiene so much. It makes the biggest difference to just brush your teeth at nighttime and flossing. If you're having trouble flossing every single night and it's just easier to pick up the toothpick floss, it's better than nothing because at least you're flossing your teeth. So that's what I had in my head. And so like I just used the plastic floss toothpick ones, the toothpick floss, and I just floss my teeth. It takes literally less than a minute to just go all around, floss my teeth. Coconut oil pulling and floss combo has changed my hygiene, my oral hygiene. It has changed my oral hygiene. My breath smells fresh. It just feels cleaner. It feels almost, in my head, it feels lighter. The next thing that I added in 2023 that has changed my hygiene is adding an all-body deodorant. The one I use is Lume, but it could be any. I know there's a lot more. I think this is one too. I have the Kosas Sport. Let me see if this is all body deodorant. This is just a deodorant, but it's an AHA deodorant. These are all aluminum free. This has no baking soda. It's just it works for me. You do have to reapply some, but this is very strong. I don't know what's in this ingredient, but it lasts throughout the whole day. I never smell with this. You know it's aluminum free, people. Sometimes we tend to smell because we're not using antiperspirant and things that will help us like literally block the smell. But this, Lume, the creator of Lume, I know she was in that lab doing her thing because like I've never had a deodorant that helped me smell this good, even when I wasn't aluminum free. If you can see, it says whole body deodorant. That means you could put it under your armpits, under your boobs, between your thighs, behind your knees. Anything that's folding, that's just like tends to smell and sweat, especially during the summer. This one product has just helped me. My favorite is Peony Rose, the smell, and it smells like clean, rosy. The next time you go to Target, just go and smell it. I don't know if other places have it, but I know for sure Target has it. It's kind of a pricey deodorant, but when I say it's worth it, those $15 can last me up to like a couple months. I could wear this. I do wear this every single day. I'm wearing it right now. And all I gotta say is this whole body deodorant keeps me fresh all day. The next thing I added in 2023 that's just changed my hygiene, just overall health, is adding probiotics. So adding some type of probiotic. I use the one from Trader Joe's. It's just like a pill, but it's clean ingredients. I'm pretty sure it's vegan and it's low dose, nothing too high. I didn't react to it at all. And I'm actually on my like 4th bottle. I just finished it. I need to go to Trader Joe's actually to get it. But also kombucha is a probiotic. Olipop is a pre and probiotic drink. I've just been adding different kinds of probiotics, and let me just say, it has changed my stomach in general, gut health, just everything down there. I haven't had any type of like infections, nothing down there. I used to be prone to yeast infection. That changed. This year was the year where I just felt like everything down there felt balanced. And probiotic is great for gut health. And remember, our gut health is like our second brain. So if we take care of that, it helps our whole body. It literally starts with our gut health. Your skin, if you smell bad, just different things that our gut health affects but we don't know. Probiotics helps with that. There's pre and pro, but I take pro because I just feel like with that, you can find it in yogurt. Just different things that we can eat. It doesn't even have to be a pill. Just throughout the day, add some type of probiotic in your body because it just helps with gut health, which helps with everything. When I say everything, I'm talking about strong immune system, heart health, healthy sleep, clear skin. It just helps with so many things that we don't even think about. But just adding that, I've seen the biggest difference this year. And I think that I would say like that's like my top 3 things I've changed this year that has made a big difference in my body. And the best part about it is I know this is all hygiene. It helps lessen body odor when you take probiotics. But overall, probiotic has added balance, just balanced my pH, helped with my gut health. Next is the monthly pedicure. Whether it's in the salon or at home, it just helps me feel put together. Another thing is our feet hold so much odor, gunk, just different things. And it's normal, but as long as you clean it, okay? And it shouldn't, when I say normal, it shouldn't be like, what does that smell? It should not be like that. Your shoes should not be smelling like that also. But just doing monthly pedicure, just a day where you just deep dive and clean and deep clean your feet would just make the biggest difference. Also washing your socks. It's small things that will help us level up our hygiene. So every single thing I'm saying, just doing that doesn't really like solve our issues with our hygiene or level up our hygiene, but with these, it comes with small things. So like monthly pedicure, but that also comes with washing your feet daily. I get like those small brush that you can find at the dollar store, you can find at Amazon with like a big pack. Let me tell you, those make the biggest difference. What I do is like, after I'm done with washing my whole body, the last thing I do before leaving the shower is I get that brush, I put my soap, bubble it up, and just wash under my toes, in between my toes, just like my feet, my heels. And also, if this is my toenail, you know like that space in between your actual toes and your toenail, make sure to go under that and just really clean. I take like a minute, less than 2 minutes to really clean it every single day. I don't like scrub it with like, you know, the cheese grater looking thing. I don't do that every single day, but I do make sure to get under my toes, under my nails, get that jam, everything that just doesn't smell good. Really clean it, and then when you get out the shower, moisturize. Make sure you let that body butter, moisturizer, lotion, whatever you put, oil, make sure you let that dry before putting on socks because the moisture will like trap with the socks and then make some odor, but air it out, okay? Air out the feet, especially when you're at home. I have like house slippers that I just put on when I'm walking around my house. So I just make sure my feet is dry and then I put my shoes on. Don't sleep on with socks. I don't sleep with socks. I just let my feet just air out. I just feel like we can't trap things. Our body needs air sometimes. But back to the pedicure. I don't need to do it in the salon every single day. I could literally do it at home. I got this thing from Costco where it kind of makes bubbles. You don't even need to do that. When I was in college, I used to just get like a plastic container, put hot water from my bathtub, apple cider vinegar. I used to put mouthwash because something about apple cider vinegar and mouthwash with like Listerine that has like alcohol and everything like that, it makes some type of concoction that just literally deodorizes, detoxes my feet. I used to see my dead skin float up in the water. I'm not joking. I have pictures. And even if you scroll down to my channel, I did like one video where I was in my college dorm and I was like doing my whole feet care while talking about something. You could literally see the dead skin floating. Our feet just hold so much smell, odor. And so just doing a monthly pedicure each month, painting it, making it look good, put together, not only helps me feel put together, but also I just know my feet is clean, my shoes doesn't smell, my socks are clean. I mean, I wash that weekly, but just doing all of that, adding small habits would just change your feet care, feet health, feet odor. The next thing I added is sunscreen and retinol. And when I say sunscreen, I've always worn sunscreen. The right amount of sunscreen changed my skin. And when I say it brightened up my skin, I used to have dark spots from like old acne marks. When I say it has cleared that up, it has brightened it. Just wearing the right amount of sunscreen. When I say the right amount, it should be 2 finger lengths. And another thing I've added is reapplying sunscreen throughout the day. So I have the Super Goop spray one, and I just keep it in my bag. This is my gym bag, and where is it? I have this small one, the Super Goop Resetting Refreshing Mist. It's SPF 40, and you just kind of like go back, spray it like that. That's it. It's so easy. But a lot of people suggest that to not use SPF that's a spray. But I say to reapply. The spray ones are the most convenient. You could just pick it up and just, you know, spray it. Especially like if you have dirty hands and you can't really like get the cream of the SPF and put it on. The spray ones are the most convenient ones. It fits in my bag. I can just pick it up, reapply it. And then retinol. Retinol is something I just added a couple months ago, and I didn't know the importance of it. So they say start wearing retinol once you enter your 20s. It helps with anti-aging, helps your skin glow. Something small that you add that can help you in the long run. Skin elasticity. Your skin is just still bouncing by the time like you're just getting older. And so I think that's why they say start during your 20s, because obviously it's not a need. Our skin is young, but like our skin is young, bouncy, everything. But once you enter 30s, 40s, that's when our skin just starts kind of like, you know, aging. Aging is good, but if you just want the skin that you have right now to last, just add retinol. That's basically it. And how I use retinol is, first of all, I use the CeraVe retinol because they say that's the best one if you've never used it and you want to start incorporating it in your skincare. The one I use, the CeraVe retinol, it's like this turquoise color. It's like this small, and I just use 1 pump right after I wash my face, I put hyaluronic acid, and then I put just 1 pump of retinol. I put it just around my face, all around my face. It doesn't burn. It doesn't do anything. It just feels like you're just putting something small. But in the long run, as you do it every single day, I only do it during nighttime. And it just works throughout the night. And you don't think it's making a difference, but let's see, in 10 and 20 years, that retinol will work. Both sunscreen and retinol just changed my skin overall this year. Those are the 2 main things I've added. The right amount of sunscreen, because I've worn sunscreen throughout the years, but the right amount of sunscreen and just adding retinol. And those 2 things have brightened up my skin, helped my skin just glow. People have been saying like, even like family members, friends that have known me for a long time, they're like, your skin is just changing. And I feel like it's those 2. The next thing is switching to a plant-based detergent. It's something we wear every single day. We do laundry weekly and it's on us. And I just felt like, let me switch this, something small, let me be more intentional. This year, I've been changing so many things, switching my toothpaste, my body wash, my body butter, really looking at ingredients like, is this, you know, plant-based? Is this safe for my skin? Just thinking about it as I'm young. So like as I grow older, I'm making wise decisions, being more intentional with what I put on my body. And I've just been making small changes. Obviously it's not like fully changed and like not 180 with every single thing I used, but I felt like with laundry detergent, it was like a 1 step. I use the Gain plant-based and it's the white lavender one. First of all, the smell, I love it. I go to sleep with my pillowcase, I'm like, especially the first day I wash, I'm like, it smells so good and it's good for me. I know it's in the long run it's gonna help me, so I'm gonna stick by it, and that's one thing I changed this year. The next thing that has changed my hygiene this year, which is probably my favorite, is double cleansing. Double cleansing everything. Double cleansing my body. Double cleansing brushing my teeth. Double cleansing washing my feet. Double cleansing just different things. Like I feel like the hygiene word of the year for me is double cleansing. So yeah, double cleansing my body, scalp, mouth. Everything I do, I try to do it twice because I've noticed that doing something the first time doesn't always get everything. So inside the shower, when I double cleanse, I first start with the Dr. Bronner's, the rose one. That's my favorite. I start with that with my African neck cloth, wash my whole body, make sure everything, the film of the deodorant is out. Everything is clean before I go in with my second one, which is the Natorium Glow Getter. That is my favorite. I feel like that's the MVP body wash of the year for me. It smells so good. It's so moisturizing. I feel like my skin is slimy, moisturized in the best way possible when I get out. I don't feel dry. Nothing feels like like, first of all, my body acne has lessened so much because I used to struggle with back acne, chest acne, also like acne behind my thighs and like beside my knees. If that happens to anyone, let me know. But I didn't know why that was happening, and it's because I wasn't fully cleansing my skin. I would kind of like barely touch it. But I feel like with double cleansing, it gives us like the right amount of time to really cleanse our bodies. So that's why I really love it, and I've just seen my skin transform. And then double cleansing with shampoo on wash days has just helped my scalp so much. So I go in with my first, it's the same shampoo, but I just go in with it twice. So the first time I go in with the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil. That's my favorite shampoo. I've used it for such a long time. And then once a month, I do get like a shampoo that has silicone or something that's just like really clean my scalp. And it's not, you know, it's not like paraben free, if something, just a regular shampoo that would really clean my scalp. I do that once a month. But overall, double cleansing, double brushing, double doing things has helped me with my hygiene, help me stay fresh, smell clean. The next thing is using less products inside the shower. So using less shower products, because before I really thought you need like a 10-step shower routine. You don't. You can stay clean with like a 3-4 step shower routine. So I use a clarifying body wash, which is the Dr. Bronner's, and then also like a moisturizing. For my second wash, I use a moisturizing body wash, a smell good. I call it moisturizing / smell good. And then my feminine hygiene feminine wash, which is the CeraVe moisturizer, just a daily wash, which is gyno recommended. I didn't just use it because everyone's like, why are you using face wash down there? It helps me, keeps me balanced down there, keeps me fresh, clean, everything. And then I just wash my feet, and that's basically it. I just feel like before I was very influenced by different things I watch, whether it's shorts, whether it's TikToks, just different things where they're like, I got a new body wash, this smells so good, this. And I feel like that's like overconsumption. So it's like I would see something and I feel like I had to have it. I've also been working on that, just different parts of my life. But I love hygiene. So if I see something that is like new, or somebody says like, oh, this smells so good, you have to get this, even though it doesn't have like the best ingredients for my body, that's when I started to realize. I literally looked in my shower one time, like at the beginning of this year, and I'm like, I have so much products that I just don't use. It just sits there. And so I really thought about it, and I just was like, what's good for my body? Like, I really have to be intentional with what I use. And so less shower products, less hygiene products in a way, and not like adding random extra steps, just has changed my hygiene in general. I smell the best that I smell now compared to what I used to have with like quantity stuff compared to the quality stuff I have now. So just being more mindful in a way of products that I use has helped me so much. And that leads me to the last thing, which is being mindful of products. I've already kind of mentioned this throughout the whole thing that I've been talking about, but just switching to things that are better for me. The number one thing is soy wax. So all my candles, before I used to use it, it used to be like Bath and Body Works, different things, but I now mostly get my candles from like Whole Foods or Farmer's Market, or just different things that use soy wax. Soy wax is better for us. So this is actually from Whole Foods, and it's called Blackberry Absinthe. It's a plant-based candle. Also body products, all the body washes that I use, body wash and body butters that I use right now, clean ingredients. It's like paraben free, everything just like under it. It works the same. I would even say it works better than the other ones that I used to use before. The next is toothpaste. So I switched from Sensodyne to Hello, and I used the light blue one. It's like the baby blue Hello. It doesn't have any fluoride. It says fluoride free. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't really mind if it's fluoride or fluoride free, but it just has other products that's just like good for my body in general. Just, you have to be mindful. This is what I was thinking. I have to be more mindful of stuff that I use every single day. Toothpaste, I use it every day. Laundry detergent, it's on, the clothes is on my skin the whole time. Soy wax, I have like a candle warmer. I actually don't light up my candles anymore because I got used to it from college. So this is actually the candle warmer I've had. This is the candle warmer I've had since college. I got it from Ulta for like $10, but I know Amazon has it. And you just basically put the candle on top and it melts the wax and just helps the room smell so good. And another thing is, I've been hearing a lot of people get carbon monoxide poisoning just from lighting up the candle and just blowing the candle and going to bed, and then they wake up not being able to breathe, and I'm like, All right, let's just overall stop lighting candles. I'm not saying it's like really bad, but if I have a candle warmer, it's okay. My room smells good. And then also Korean skincare. Most of them are vegan. I don't know if every single one of them are vegan, but it has been helping me. I know my sister uses the mucin one, but I've been using the Sunbeam from Mixsoon. That's good. It helps keep that moisture in, especially for the winter. I love it. Korean skincare, I feel like it's being more recognized now, and I want to find out more. So if you do have or if you do use Korean skincare, let me know. I've cut out dyes, and let me just say this year it has made the biggest difference for me. And I encourage you to think about that, especially for us ladies. Our hormones plays a big role in our body. If you have irregular periods, if you have painful periods, cramps, mood swings, also your skin, if you have acne, just different things that has been coming up, especially like there's this thing called the second puberty, and I've been hearing that a lot, but basically it's like when you turn 20 or you're in your 20s, you basically go through a second puberty. And so when you go through that, your skin changes, your body changes, sometimes you gain weight, sometimes you lose weight. It's different things. And so if you've been seeing or noticing different things with your body and you're like, I just feel like it's out of control, try cutting out dyes and just try it for a little bit. Try a little trial for like a week or a month and see if it makes a difference. And that's what I did, and it did make a difference. Also being mindful of what I pick up, what I put inside my body, and cutting out dyes just kind of helped me pick that. Because if I'm in the grocery store and I'm like, oh, which chips should I get? I've already cut off a big portion because it has dyes. So it's just small things like that that has helped me with it. So those are the hygiene tips that has helped me level up in 2023. Things I've added. I feel like this year was a year of change, of growing, leveling up, and I'm definitely taking all of these in 2024. So I hope at least one of these tips helped you. And if you've added something in 2023 that you're gonna take into 2024, let me know, because I love reading people's especially progress or change or something different that you've added and it's been benefiting you. I would love to hear, because we all need it, okay? Everybody in the comment section. You don't know who's gonna read your comment either, so let me know. But thank you so much for watching, and come again.